I'm Alexandra and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sitting on the floor and the reason is very simple. I want to show you all of the unread books I have right now. There's a lot, I don't know how many, I would say maybe 100, and they're all on the floor because they don't belong in these shelves, they belong in another shelf. Well, two other shelves, like my book cart and shelf that's all for unread books. But before putting them back there, I wanted to put all of them here. So I took all the names, put them on like little paper, and they are by like kind of genre. I mean, orange are fantasy, science fiction and horror. Yellow is romance. Green are thrillers, and this color, like, I don't know what it is, and we are all standalone. So as you can see, I mostly have standalone and fantasy. I have a lot of fantasy, and also in these are like, so I have a bunch of series, and this and this, I only have like the book where I'm at in that series. Not like, so when I pick up something, I won't pick up books that I can't read right now, so all good. That took a long time actually to do, but you know what, it's fine. So now onto the books. I have many, as I told you. I have those two. These are called zombie. They are zombie books. There's book 2 and 3. I've read book 1 in like 30 minutes. They are for like young teenager, I would say, maybe middle grade, so super quick read. I will read them eventually. Then we have Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. This is known a lot. I haven't read anything by Robin Hobb, so we'll see how that goes. Also, it looks new, but I got it used. Yeah. And then I have The Redemption of Time by Bao Shu. This is like the 4th book in a series. I haven't read the first trilogy, so I need to do that. I don't own any of them, so you know. Then we have a book in French. It's called La Dernière Nuit à Tremor Beach by Michael Santiago. This is a thriller. Then we have some historical romance. This is First Comes Scandals by Julia Quinn. We have Worth Any Price by Lisa Kleypas. Then we have, I would say, post-colonial book. This is called Les Désorientés by Amin Malouf. I have read a lot by this writer, absolutely love him. This is a thick book, but also it's like big writing, so this should be a quick read. Yeah. Then we have Fever by Lauren De Stefano. I think this is young adult. I have no idea what it is about. Then we have Erotic Stories for Punjabi Widows by Bali Kaur Jaswal. Someone gave it to me to read, and then I'll give it back to them. Then some thrillers. We have Privileged Information by Stephen White. Higher Authority by Stephen White. The Last Lie by Stephen White. There's a bunch of Stephen White. Never read anything by him. Then we have Missing Persons by Stephen White. Cold Case, also by Stephen White. Remote Control by Stephen White. And I think this is the last one by him. Line of Fire. Then I'll go on this side. I have a bunch of John Sanford. So we have Hidden Prey, Certain Prey, Buried Prey, Stolen Prey, Invisible Prey, and Secret Prey. Secret Prey. He has a series called Prey. All the books have something named Prey. Anyway, these are books I've got, like, if you've been following me for a while, last year I bought like 100 books for like $30 or something, and they were all in this, so I'm slowly reading them. Then we have The Fool's Run by John Sanford. We have Idaho Babylon by Theo Hakola. This is also in French. This is a thriller, I believe. Then we have Night Prey by John Sanford. White Lies by Jane Ann Krantz. I have also realized that this writer, this woman, writes under the name of Amanda Quick. I've read a couple of books by Amanda Quick, so you know, same writer. Then we have Sizzle and Burn, Running Hot. As you can see, these are all like old libraries books, so it's nice. Then we have Fired Up, Into Deep, Dream Eyes, Light and Shadow, Falling Awake, Soft Focus, and Smoke and Mirrors. And now I'm just gonna try to move back up a bit because books. Okay, this book, super excited to have this. It's called A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. I have read An Ember and the Ashes. Let me see, okay. So, I read this book, absolutely loved it. It was like a revelation. Sabaa Tahir, very good. If you've never read this, you should. And this is the second book, so very excited to eventually read it. Then we have some John Sanford again. We have Rough Country, Shockwave, and Stormfront. Now I'll move to Louise Penny. Louise Penny is a Canadian writer. She lives in Quebec just like me. I know there's some problematic things about what's in the book, but overall I enjoyed them. There's like cozy thrillers, mysteries. So she has one main series. It's called the Armand Gamache series. So all the books are from there. I have All the Devils Here, The Beautiful Mystery, A Great Reckoning, Kingdom of the Blind, The Nature of the Beast, Glass Houses, A Better Man, All the Lights Get In, and The Long Way Home. Also, just want to say that I haven't bought anything new in Louise Penny. These are all used. Just very nice. Then we have a writer of thrillers that I really enjoy. His name is Greg Iles. These are thicker ones, but very good. We have Blood Memory, Turning Angel, The Quiet Game, True Evil, and The Bone Tree. Then into like newer fantasy releases, we have From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Bought this new, so I'm hoping it's good. And we have The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Also, I just want to say that I'm kind of scared by how big this book is. There's, let me just check, something like over 800 pages, so kind of scared. I know it's good. I've seen people review this. Everybody seems to agree that it's good, but it's still a big book. Then on to young adult. I'm really, well, when I was younger, I read Confession of a Shopaholic and some books in that series and really loved it. But as an adult, I'm revisiting the series. So we have Shopaholic and Sister. This is by Sophie Kinsella. Shopaholic to the Stars, Shopaholic and Baby, Christmas Shopaholic, and Mini Shopaholic. This is Christmas. The Christmas one is the last one that has been published in 2019, so I think the series is over, but I bought this all used. You'll see, but most of the books I own are books I bought new, so all good. Then I have two thrillers that are part of series, but I think I'll just read them alone. So we have Deal Breaker by Arlen Coben. I've read one book by him when I was younger. Don't really remember it. And then we have Nothing to Lose by Lee Child. If you have read anything but in those two series, please tell me if I can read them without reading the rest. Yeah. Then on to Canadian literature, we have 3-Day Road by Joseph Boyden. I have read other books by him and love them, so we'll see. Then we have The Rose Code by Kate Quinn. The last book I've read by her or attempted to read was so bad, never finished it, so I'm kind of scared to read that one. And also I don't remember the name of that book and never finished. So anyway. Then we have Sweet Filthy Boy by Christina Lauren. I've read other books by them and was very good. Then we have The Vampire Diaries, The Return Volume 3, Midnight. Just slowly reading them all, but then used again, so you know. Then we have this book, Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. This is book 3 of the Dark Artifices. I don't own... Oh yeah, sorry. I own the first one, Lady Midnight. It's there, you can see it, but I've read the first one. I don't own the second one, Lord of Shadows, and then I have the third one. I mean, it's such easy reads. They are, I believe, for young adult, but you know, easy read. Then I also have another book by her, Clockwork Princess. This is book 3 of the Infernal Devices, and I've read the first 2, so Clockwork Angel and Clockwork Prince. So now Clockwork Princess. Then into fantasy again, This Woven Kingdom by Tahereh Mafi. This is for young adult, I believe. I don't know anything about it. I've been told it's good, so this is also a book about new, which is pretty rare. Now on to some historical romance. We have Highland Wolf by Lindsay Sands and Devil in Spring by Lisa Kleypas. Then we have Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren. Another book in French, Quelques Hommes à Tuer by A.D. Pittlor. This is also, I believe, a thriller. Then we have some Brandon Sanderson book. We have book 4 into the Stormlight Archive. This is Rhythm of War, and I'm onto that book now. I've read the first 3, really loved it. I think it was better than the Mistborn series. I've only read book 1 in Mistborn trilogy, and I have book 2 and 3, so The Well of Ascension and the Hero of Ages. Yeah, I'm excited. I love Brandon Sanderson. I think it's pretty good. Then romance, we have The Dangerous One by Laurie Foster and Stronger Than You Know, also by Laurie Foster. If you've never read anything by Laurie Foster, I recommend it. It's so good, so easy, and it's like little bit of like thriller aspects, especially in her older books. So you get the romance but with a bit of a twist. The newest ones don't really get into the thriller part, but very good romance. Then we have Devil in Disguise by Lisa Kleypas, The Rescue by Nicholas Sparks, and we have Les Peaux Silencieuses by Karen Slaughter. This is a book that was gifted to me. It's a thriller. I haven't read it yet. Then we have Antechrista by Amélie Nothomb. Don't know how to pronounce her name. This is, I should read this in like, I don't know, less than an hour, so I should read this soon. And we have Once Upon a Tower by Eloisa James. We're almost done. Okay, we have a Ruth Ware book. It's The Death of Mrs. Westaway. I've read a couple books by her. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not, so I don't know how this one will go. Then we have a Christmas book. Christmas by Candlelight by Karen Swan. I'm keeping this for Christmas because I love Christmas vibes. I guess it's a romance, I don't know. Then we have an older book. It's called Shogun, a novel of Japan by James Clavell. We have As the Wicked Watch by Tamron Hall. I believe this is also a thriller. We have Something Wilder by Christina Lauren, another romance. Oh, okay. There's 7 books left. We have an older classic. It's called Récit by Pushkin. It's pink. it's nice. It's old and it's in French. So yeah. Then we have Rush by Eve Silver. I believe this is also young adult. Then we have a book I bought for school, never read it. It's called La Leçon d'Allemand by Siegfried Lenz. It was in the like thing, all the books we needed to buy, and we just never made it to this one, so I need to read it. It's in French, but it looks long and boring, so I don't know. Then you have Dreamland by Nicholas Sparks. I bought this used, actually, which is good. I know Nicholas Sparks has some weird things going on, but I usually enjoy his writing, and never bought like the last time I bought a new book by him was 2021, I believe. Oh no, books are falling down. And since then I bought this one used and I haven't bought anything else by him, because the problematic bits came after 2021, so you know, I don't know how I feel about it. And this book was gifted to me last Christmas. It's Our Icebreaker by Anna Grace. I need to get to this because I want to read it before this Christmas, and it's already September, so I need to get it on with. And I bought 2 books, the last 2 books I bought. I haven't been buying a lot of books this year, honestly. So these are, I bought them used. So we have, it's not a pretty book, but it's called The Life of Elizabeth I by Alison Ware. I have read a bunch of books by her, and I usually really enjoy her writing. These are bigger books, but nice. It looks very bad, like you can see it's old, and anyway, I'm kind of excited to read. I love historical books. Well, I mean, you're gonna read it, you're gonna learn about a bunch of things, but also it's fiction, you know, so be careful. And I also bought Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro. I've never read anything by him, and I need to start, so bought this. And yeah, that's it. I have a bunch of books that I need to read. Also, I want to bring this number of unread books down because, yeah, I'm also more mindful of what I buy now. I'll only buy books that I know there's a possibility I'm gonna enjoy it, or books I've heard things about them and I want to read them. Otherwise, I'm not buying. So we went to the used bookstore this week, and usually I was coming out of the used bookstore with like 10 books, but I only bought 2 because this one I wanted to read, this one I knew I was gonna enjoy. So yeah, I also buy more newer, like new books, because I buy less books overall, so you know. Yeah, now I'm gonna take a photo to put on this video with all the books. And that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye!